Art students, Brian Proctor, the art teacher, the comic book art teacher, back again with another video, and welcome to my Patreon channel. Now, I said before that I was going to start doing the females and putting them up on the Patreon page channel so that I don't have to worry about all of the strikes or threats or whatever by YouTube. So this is going to be one, I don't know if it's the first, I don't know what order it's going to come in, but this is one of the first of the female drawings on the Patreon, and I'm going to start doing more longer lessons, more detailed lessons on Patreon, because if you sign up and you come here, that means you want to learn. And I'm going to start doing the comic book series using the Animal Core as a guide. This is going to be the second book in Animal Core. So yeah, I have finished my handbook, 360 handbook, so that's out the way. Now I can concentrate on kicking out more videos and doing my comics. So without further ado, let's go and get started on this drawing. All right, art students, welcome back to the drawing table, where we endeavor to bring our dreams to life. So in this one, I'm going to do another female, and I don't know where to start, but I'm going to start somewhere. In this one, I'm going to do another female, and we're going to continue with the action, pose, no deviation series. I guess it sounds pretty good. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Brian. I'm an art teacher. I love comic books, so I teach basically everything comics. So right now I'm on a series of action, pose, positions, and if you've been with me for a while and you know the shapes I use, I always use shapes to draw a figure. I don't try to draw the whole thing, and I don't try to teach you to draw the whole thing. I teach you to break it down in pieces and stack those pieces, twist and bend it. So I'm kind of lost because, truth be told, I've filmed this drawing already. I was almost finished, and I looked up and my camera was not running. So I'm going to redraw this figure, which I hate to do because I hate to draw on both sides of the paper, and try to give it a little more curve to it, because this one, even though it was not bad, I could probably make it better. So let's go and see how close I can get to this. All right, with minimum, you're just going along using the techniques I taught you to do this as well. All right, so here we go. So the oval, then I'm going to do my line, my center line, and then I'm going to come down. I'll usually use the triangles, but I'm not going to use a triangle on this one. I just want to find her bottom, her crotch. So I'll come here and maybe give it a little twist. And the knee is going to be bent back. No, she's standing. I don't want her to look like she's standing. Curve. So I'm going to, the knee's going to be right here. So I'm going to start that curve higher than the knee. All right, so with that, so this next leg, I'm going to bring it closer. It's going to be bent. And it's going to be up high. I might bring it out a little bit more. Here's my crotch. The crotch. Bring it out a little bit more and bend it in because I want that back foot. And this is just going to be that circle behind it for the calf and then the foot. Kind of wanted it close together, but I don't have a computer, and I really hate when you see artists do that stuff. You push a button and you correct your mistakes instead of redrawing that stuff. It makes you lazy. It's like using calculators in math class. You just, yeah. Just to me, it just, yeah. I don't want to get into that because I talked about that on Facebook, and everybody just freaked out because I forgot what generation this is. This is the Photoshop generation, and you know I use Photoshop as well, but yeah. So arm down, and then I'm going to bring it up. Basically, that's a cone. And so where this elbow is, I'm going to bring this elbow up too, because the arm is going to go back and then up. And then I'm going to do my hand, and I'm going to do my hand here. So let's do her head. Now her head is going to be big because it's a female. Okay, let's get that shoulder. And this shoulder, which that's too big for me. And then the chest, same as a man. And if you really wanted a flat-chested female, you would do that and just put really small breasts. So I'm just gonna make this one point. I'm not gonna give her hips, like waist, tuna can, kind of. Just gonna go there and then go here. This one's gonna come out, down, and go right into the hips. So let's work with this head. Let's dance around this head. I'm gonna say, the breasts from I like under the chin, basically do a triangle or the triangle is going to turn into a heart. It just depends on how big the breasts are going to be. And from the side, if you do like a 3/4, the breast is going to come off of, that rib cage like that. It's still going to go up, but then you're going to have this arm that goes to this part of the chest that goes to the delt, which goes to the arm. So square, which is too small. Put my thumb here. Finger, 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 finger. And this finger is going to come back and kind of double. It's going to tuck up under that palm. And it depends on the angle of the hand that you are drawing. It could be straight up, it could be bent over, it could be bending forward. That's just something I kind of play with as I draw. And you notice what I just did is just a box. That box. Because your knuckles are going to be here. The bends in your fingers are going to be here. And these are the fingers that turn around to something. So again, the baby finger bends up like that, and then it goes into that palm. You have the other part of the palm right there, and your thumb goes across right here, and then you just make sure you have your 5 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then when I finish it, make this wrist bigger. When I finish it, I will detail it. So that's my red. Let me look at it in the mirror. Not bad. I still slowed down, so got it a little stiffer. But for the sake of time, I will go with that because, as I say, it's not bad. Not a bad position. Could be a little looser. Make this smaller. And then this, so this would be shadow, and this would be shadow. Try to draw the legs without a lot of extra lines, a lot of extra muscles. So, all right, I'm going to pause it right here, and I'm looking at it in my mirror. I have a mirror right in front of me. I'm going to pause it right here and come back, and then I'm going to, if necessary, correct it in blue pencil. So I'll be right back. Okay, so honestly, that's not too bad. If I get to the point where I don't have to do blue pencil and fix it, then I'm loose again. I'm loose like a goose. So, as I said, yeah, I'm not going to do too much to this to where I have to speed draw it because I like what I have. But again, the more I let it sit, as in not looking at it, and when I come back to it, I'm like, how could you let that go? Is you look at something and you look at it and you look at it and you think, okay, that's fine, because you're in that zone, and you're not thinking that, oh, this is wrong. So I could be in that zone, and I could be missing a couple things. But for the sake of the video, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go, and put some hair on her. And hair is kind of like my weakness because I have no idea what hairstyle to put on women. So I have a folder where I've saved a lot of pictures of women with different hairstyles, but I'm not going to go into that folder and go there. I'm just going to put something on it because when I change it into one of my characters, whatever hairstyle or hat or whatever she has on, this will be on her too. But just for the sake of woman, and I'm looking what direction the hair should go in, and yeah, so like I said, I'm not a hairstyle person, but sometimes when I do these, it really comes out as, oh, that's pretty good, nice hairstyle. So this looks like a more of a short haircut to me than a long flowing haircut. So there you go. It's windy, so breaking that little piece of hair, that little whatever of hair, sprout of hair. So yeah. And if I erased the head or the actual red, I would have that. Not too shabby. All right, so I'm going to put some clothes on her just because YouTube is tripping. And this is why when I finish stuff, it's going to be finished on my Patreon, because it's going to take longer, and I'm going to do more explaining when I do the Patreon stuff. This, I just want to do like a quick to show you guys the basics of how to do it, and then Patreon will get into detail. So yeah, hopefully, yeah, they can see that. They can see that on the thumbnail. She's not naked. She's not naked. Darken it up just a little bit because YouTube is crazy funny like that. All right, so that's gonna be it for this one. Let's compare both. Let's compare both. Study, 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 study. Flip it. Yeah, I like the other one better. Study, study, study. Flip it. Yeah, I mean, it's not that much, but it is enough, especially around in the leg and the hip area. I really wanted to get her going back more, you know, but somehow the backness got away. And that's called not being tight. So that's going to be it for this video. I will see you guys in the next video. If you like, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to comment, because I'm getting to the point where I'm answering all my comments, and any suggestions or anything like that, let me know, and I will actually maybe do a video on it. So that's going to be it for this video, and I will see you guys in the next. Don't give up your dream, no matter what. I don't care what age you are or what's happening. Find some time to go and try to fulfill that dream, because it's a shame when you die and you say back to yourself, or dying and say to yourself, I wish I had done this. I wish I had rolled that roller coaster. Go ride a roller coaster at least once. Ride the kiddie one if you're scared of the big one. So that's going to be it. Later.